bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea.
There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the Army of Ukraine, our army.
A lot of people look at us as robots or just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. To let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love. All of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, My whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
From the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence, this 8 May 2023 in the year of our dumpster fire. I'm Ice, your host. And in the gunner seat, I got Shipwreck is back. What's up, man?
Back in town.
Back in town, baby. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back. I get. Well, glad to have you back. How about that?
Yeah, I'm back. Not back to brag or anything like that. No, trying to figure things out, figuring out what was going on. But other than that, we're good.
No, I hear you. Just double checking, make sure everything's going good. So, what you been up to, man? Or can you talk about it, or do you want to talk about it, or rather not talk about it, or something we could talk about, or no?
Oh man. No, not right now. I'm still trying to get the real deets on it before I go down that rabbit hole of stuff that happened in Mexico while I was there. But
yeah. Okay.
Trying to get more of the facts than trying to speculate with what I got. So.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, just checking. So, man, the news has been busy. What's up, everybody in the chats? I see the news. I see the news has been busy. What you been hearing? Well, I know in your neck of the woods, around sort of kind of your woods, there was. Well, let's just talk about it. Fucking elephants in the room. The fucking shooting that happened in Texas, dude. What's up with that shit, man?
You're talking about the one in Allen, Texas?
Was it Allen, Texas, or Cleveland, Texas? How many shootings do we have? Or was that the dude that fucking ran over a bunch of migrants just waiting at a bus stop or some shit like that?
Well, you have the bus stop situation, but then you have the actual active shooter situation now in Texas too.
Yeah, right now there's another active shooter going on, or no?
No, that was
that was a couple days ago.
yesterday.
Yeah, it was a couple days. The one. Okay, so real quick, I think the world's something's happening. Either Thanos needs to come back. Thanos needs to come back, or there needs to be some fucking or Saturday. Thanks. There needs to be some check. There needs to be like I don't know. Maybe something's out of sync that's happening in the world currently right now. Well, let's just first start off with the shooting that happened at the mall, outlet store. Immediately, the one side and the other went back and forth and decided to say what was going to be or who was it going to be, and everyone was dying to no shit, because there's individuals that really like to not let a fucking tragedy go to waste for their specific fucking agendas, whether it be either or. I'm telling you what, man, I laughed my ass off when immediately the news started saying that the individual that shot up that fucking outlet store in Texas was a fucking white supremacist. And then it turns out the guy's fucking Mexican. The guy's Latino, right? And he's fucking Mexican, right? He is of Latin.
Whoa. He's Mexican descent, is what you're saying, but yeah,
but
media is saying what?
That he's white. Here's I'll cover the white brown, the classification of whatever. I could talk about that. But what blows me the fuck away is now everybody, and I like this. I thank you, white liberals, for this. White liberals are like literally fucking telling Latinos what they are and what they're not. Now, everyone says they're right, because I guess the guy had apparently, and we've not seen a good shot of his body. And Facebook, it's posted all over Twitter and all over social media. but Facebook will fucking probably will probably zuck us if we ever post bodies, because they one time we posted a tattoo on WTF Moments and they fucking went nuts. So what ended up happening is that this dude is of Mexican descent, but because supposedly, and here's where the internet sleuths come out, which is kind of funny, is how the internet sleuths came out for this one, but not the fucking Covenant shooting in fucking Tennessee, right? Right. Once we found out the shooter was transgender, then immediately everything fucking went like locked down. But once there was a hint of it being a white guy, immediately it went into, and then lo and behold, once they found out it wasn't like a true pure white guy, blonde hair, blue eyed, whatever, but a Mexican, they said, okay, now he's white. We'll talk about that classification about the white part in a minute. And immediately, because this guy liked a meme or something like that, or this guy fucking whatever, it's not confirmed because the FBI hasn't come out, or nobody's come out with a briefing to say was like fucking, this is what he was wearing, this is what he is contributing, more than likely. Of course, everyone's jumping the gun because they found their white person for the guns to come take the guns. They found your white people. However, I mean, this guy looks like one of my cousins. You know what I mean? This guy's like fucking, looks like fucking Latino. And now there's multiple pictures of different Mexicans, because Mexicans all look alike, right? Isn't that what they say? All the Mexicans look alike. Yeah, they all look alike. Yeah, of course. And so now there are different pictures of different Mexicans floating around of who was the shooter. Now, if you're, and again, these are from media. This is like from Rolling Stone. This is from and I'm surprised Vice didn't pick it up. And all the other fucking internet dweebs that have come around to immediately start making the connections. Well, check this out. I'm going to fucking say this right now. I've been kind of keeping it back. You guys remember all that Goldcorp drama? And I had that motherfucker that showed up, that guy Jason Dunlap, that was shit-talking me and shit-posting me about all that other shit, about being fucking me, being a fucking white bigot, a fucking white nationalist. Jesus fucking Christ, I can make better fucking carne asada than some Mexicans. And I can't fucking believe this dude has gone back years, has drugged military veterans who he doesn't agree with. He calls them fucking racists. He calls them fucking boogaloonie bigots. He's a Nazi big-time supervisor and, sympathizer and yada, yada, yada. Bro, this guy goes all the fuck out. And it wasn't until how I met this fucker, and we had a podcast before about him with Snake Eater, and we actually one of our guests too, one of our former guests as well, Adam Simon, talked about Stolen Valor and talking about this guy fucking just reeling in. So I walk into the fucking conversation, and this fucking dude immediately, because I said, who the fuck are you or whatever, and starts going off saying, I'm a boogaloonie bigot, and I'm this and I'm that, because I have all the accoutrements of shit that he doesn't fucking like. As a matter of fact, hang on. Let me, even after this fucking shooter, hang on. This guy, this dumb motherfucker, I'll say it right now, this fuckwad posted me on fucking social media. Texas gunman Mauricio Garcia was a Nazi bigot sympathizer. It shouldn't be that hard to see the IO guy, which is my Twitter handle, bigotry. It was before it was Murder Cult. It was Goldcorp, and now it's right-wing death squads. Oh my God! Before it was Boogaloonie, military to militia pipeline. Look, hang on. Holy shit! He's got my fucking face right. Look at that. He plastered my fucking face all over the fucking web. Hey, look, that's me.
But you're spooked too in the back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This dude this guy, matter of fact, this guy went off and fucking went real quick. Don't be quick. All the way back since 2022. Had me and some other friends posted up on here. Guys who more than likely are probably in SOF. And good luck trying to find which fucking account you want to look at too, by the way, Jason, because you don't know which account. Might as well start just deleting or whatever, because it's everywhere. Hi, everyone. Watching Poe from the Philippines. Hey, how you doing? Good job. Well, thank you for hanging out. At any rate, so immediately starts latching this narrative that me and some other soft veterans are part of this big, massive conspiracy that immediately is going to connect us to whoever and whatever. I find it fucking hilarious, straight up. I mean, hang on, and you don't throw it.
Next, they're gonna say you're part of the Aeon group too.
Yeah. Oh, I even commented back. I said, come on, Jason. The man already considers us white. I mean, I didn't have myself posted on a charged database like yourself, however, because he was classified as white. He got a DUI. And it's the system playing race for their agenda. Playing black and brown against each other is a gig done by white liberals. I'll fucking say it right now. This has been kind of like on my mind. So these are the guys that grab the ear of the authorities and grab the ear of other people where you work. So for me, I'm supposed to shitpost. It's actually my gig to shitpost. So I really don't give a fuck. But my biggest point is that this individual goes through and has dragged fairly good dudes and gals for what fucking ever. And I'm just like, man, shut the fuck up, dude. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and just, drop the dime on this month. It's been a while since I shit talked about this guy. It's not really shit talking. He's actually, I guess, is it slander, libel, whatever the fuck you want to call it? He's just dropping all this shit, trying to connect me so fucking hard. Oh yeah, connect me, Jason. Connect me so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you don't shit post the masters at shit posting.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Oh no, this guy was a fucking former intel weenie and interrogator who got busted. Who actually was, and no shit, he was a constructor of the year at Fort Huachuca, and then right to kind of like keep it a scandal down, they ended up fucking. He got popped for fucking selling drugs and shit like that. Matter of fact, the description of how he got the weed, he called Mexicans grungy. I got these from a bunch of grungy Mexicans. Who the fuck's a racist then?
Damn, it sounds like you have more deets on him than he has on you.
Oh yeah, I got fucking more deets. I got enough fucking his fucking. Well, not to mention the fact that his old lady fucking has different pseudonyms that are on fucking all this shit. I'm like, I'm fucking done, dude. Just shut the fuck up. So he went after. He was a former guest. He's been on here a couple times. I had Red coming on. Red Devil. He was or Snake Eater, whatever you want to call him. Hey, what's going on? Todd Moe from Camp Carroll. Hey, what's going on? Korea. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Korea.
Yeah. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. So, anyways, he was being investigated. We could talk about it now, but he was being investigated. Like, no shit. Like, literally fucking no shit. He abused him and his old lady fucking abused the DOD. I'm sorry, I've been speaking like Spanish and English back and forth. You know how you get that when you're like speaking, Spanish and shit, and you're going back and forth. At any rate, so he goes after fucking Red Devil, Snake Eater 36 on fucking Twitter. He goes after him. They have been going after him. They've been going after other veterans and individuals that work in the U.S. Army, abusing the DODIG system. That's fucking familiar. It sounds like the same shit that happened with fucking General Donahoe. Can I call him Patrick now? Because he's out or what?
I think once you're general, you keep that title.
I keep the sir, yeah. I mean, it's hard for me, yeah.
Former president type thing.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say. I don't want to call him Pat. I was like, hey, Patrick, what's going on? I don't want to sound like that. But the same thing with General Donahoe. So General Donahoe got the same fucking gig too with individuals abusing the IG system. So immediately the Army DA fucking IG fucking went after fucking, because of this dumbass again, shit talking. The Department of Army Inspector General received an allegation, and this is not to me, this is to Snake Eater, against you via the Department of Defense IG hotline program that you conducted online misconduct, according to AR 600-20, paragraph 4-12, providing support to extremist organizations. The IG referred to the allegation to the command who conducted an investigation and determined that the allegation was not substantiated. This is not one case. This is not one case at all that this motherfucker has done this a lot. Now, I will actually say with some passion there, he's a motherfucker. If you're going after people that you have no fucking evidence against and you're just lying on somebody, you're a motherfucker. You deserve, whatever. So it's I just thought it was fucking hilarious that this dude fucking immediately came out and started fucking going off and started throwing this fucking bullshit on me, immediately trying to connect me to some sort of conspiracy that I'm collecting all this. Man, I really wish, man, fucking Jason, you trying to block accounts and you're trying to look, what are you trying to do, bud? You can't block. You can ban me, but you can't ban all of me. So anyways, going back to what I was saying.
We need to release our autism group on him.
Yeah, really. Well, I'm just saying. Hang on, let me post up his social medias again. There you go. There's his Twitter account, and he lives on fucking Twitter. This dude lives on fucking Twitter so much. All you see him is in fucking Naruto fucking hoodies and fucking PJs, talking about, you know, living the life or whatever. You know, he's always hanging out. So again, dude, trying to connect me to those type of individuals. When motherfucker, I'm probably more brown than he is. That just blows me the fuck away. I just like, dude, you shut the fuck up. So I thought I'd highlight that because there are parties out there that will literally slander somebody, libel somebody, fucking straight out fucking lie about someone that has no shred of evidence. It's pure conjecture. And there you go. There, look at that. Look at that. You look at, he's got yours truly all over his. I think this guy's a terrorist. This guy, he can't quit me. I love it. So here's some of the other shit. He posted some other accounts about that too. Let me just fucking post. I'll post all that shit up. I don't give a fuck. So I'm kind of fucking whatever. I'm done with it. He has fucking, and of course he has strap hangers that goes along due to the fact that, you know, Gold Corp, the Boogaloo shirt, and all this other shit. Hey, look, shut the fuck up, dude. If you've got no fucking proof and authorities are coming back saying that shit's not substantiated, you could shut the fuck up. So how was your day?
Damn, I was about to get the popcorn out.
Oh no, hang on. Check this out. So then,
okay.
Here's more. So then they go back on the symbol there that I have in the back, the ghost.
Right.
That's a painting. That is a you know, the two ghosts you see back there, near and dear to my heart. That is an emblem of the Ghost Army. That, of course, if you're a World War II aficionado or you're a collector of like items, and that right there, mwah, everyone's asked me, hey, where'd you get that? I say, had this custom knot design, blah, blah, blah. And immediately, haters can't. So this guy is like, now they're now picking back my background. Oh no, this was back in the day. It becomes, like I said, he's got some real quick shit. He's posting on other individuals like high follower media accounts saying, look, see, don't be so quick to dismiss the threat. There are tons of veterans who prescribe to that BS, evolved from the right-wing death squad to murder cult. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna go after my flag too now? Matter of fact, I should just send murder cult stickers to his house.
Did you read his article he written on himself though?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he
where he performed over 300.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just, you know, like I said, normally I just blow this shit by it. I was like, you know what, this guy is fucking going back and forth again, starting his shit, reinventing the fucking wheel, hyping on fucking, because his life no longer has any relevance aside from shit posting on Twitter. Now, don't get me wrong, but it's okay.
Well, he has. Apparently, he claims he has interrogated over 300 people. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. According to, look at that, man. Dude. At least they got like good side of me. Everyone said I did receive some compliments about that picture. So at least it was a good picture of me. I appreciate it, Jason, for at least getting my good side, at least getting one of my picks right. So yeah, exactly. Everybody in the chats. Okay, we're murder cult now, guys. Oh my God, did we just co-op a bunch of psyopers now?
Oh, I've already sent an alert out to the autism groups that I'm in, but
you already sent the group out.
Yeah,
the autism gang. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
I'm sure they'll shut up in a couple of hours, if not minutes.
Well, of course, you know, U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio does not condone any actions. However, we are purely highlighting the individuals that are attacking yours truly. And I feel that the need to defend myself, since this individual likes to do it online, I'm more of an audio-visual type of person. Zip zap. I will do it online as well. So, I know. CQ says, you wish you had stalkers? Bro, he's got you clumped up in that whole area. This individual seems to think that anybody who is involved with the WTF Nation is seditious, that we provide classified information when we post a lot of our bulletins and stuff that help you, the WTF Nation. So again, I fucking, bro, I kind of chuckled, you know, before, you know, when you kind of like never experienced some shit like that, and you're kind of like thinking, how am I going to react? Or how my friends are going to react? Or how's my family going to react? And then it wasn't really until it was brought up to my attention that this fucking troll was fucking doing this shit. And I'm like, are you fucking for real? And they're like, yeah, Ken, he's saying that you were the sergeant major of January 6th and you did this and you did that and you did this. Bro, where's Musa at? Where's Musa? Musa would be like, you complete me. This guy can't get over me. I love it. I don't know if I want to send him a rose, buy him a flower. I don't roll that way though, Jason, but I'm just figuring that, hey, this guy's been on my nuts more than any woman that I've ever been married to.
Well, what's hilarious is you gotten people that written news stories on you, right? And has interviewed you and actually done news articles on you, right?
Correct.
And the radio station.
Correct. So
the only news articles he has written on him is the one he did on himself.
Right. That's another thing too, is that a lot of the individuals, they're like, what the fuck he's talking about, Ken? You were hanging out with us, or what were you doing? What do you mean? And all this other stuff. And when a lot of individuals don't know a lot of the work that the WTF Nation works with the media and works with the Army and works with the DOD already. So it's not like we're just like a bunch of fucking yahoos. We're doing this. Yeah, this dude can't quit me. So I just figured, at this point, during all this shooting, during all this mass hysteria, I figured that, I would rather, I feel like I need to assist others that are anonymous on social media for fucking reasons, like some of them are operational, some of them are, in units, and some of them that, they can't really talk. I feel that, okay, it's my duty as your senior non-commissioned officer of the WTF Nation to confront this bullshit of individuals just making up shit for no fucking reason. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you got deets on me or proof on me, I'll be like, I'm humbled. I'm honored to say I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. This dude just making outlandish fucking bullshit. He's gone after Jim Laporta. He's gone after a lot. He's gone after Chad Garland. He's gone after so many defense media individuals because they won't print his stories of what he fucking says. He will send individuals DMs because those are going to be dropping, if he continues. He sends people DMs of shit. Hey, you better print this. Hey, you better post this or you're a racist. And this dude's got like fucking zero. I mean, this guy, I'm surprised this guy's Twitter account for being so fucking old. He's only got like 5,000 fucking followers, and he keeps buying his follows. When Elon fucking took away the buying of the follows and started doing that, bro, he fucking lost all. I think he had like 14,000 followers. Come to find out that he bought them all. So it really just is a fucking clout fest, and that's what. Don't get me wrong. He's gone after left. He's gone after right. He's gone after centrist. He's gone after women. Dude, I'm just like.
So he doesn't discriminate, is what you're saying.
Well, I would say he's an equal opportunity shit poster. I guess you would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, but I find it fucking hilarious that this guy, and there's individuals that are of notable fucking, I would say, notable. What's CQ? CQ's asking what he's got to do to get some hate. You want a murder cult sticker, CQ? You want me to get you a flag? You want me to get you a murder cult ball cap or a t-shirt? As a matter of fact, I think we should just get murder cult shirts for everybody. How about that? Everybody in the station. I mean, as a matter of fact, I might wear a murder cult t-shirt and wear a Gold Corp t-shirt or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So
and put a Joker face on it. Why so serious?
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. We could do that too. Yeah. So this dude. I mean, holy crap, man! This guy, and then of course, when someone's fucking account goes dead or something like that, he likes to claim that he had something to do with it. All I need is one in my Kinkai, whatever the fucking Geki fucking Naruto bullshit he likes to scream off with his anime crap. So again, I think it's fucking funny. This guy goes after everybody, and it's not just like, again, he will look and see, oh, you're white, you're a fucking racist, just because you call him out on his bullshit. We've had individuals in the soft community have said, dude, you're fucking lying about Ranger School. You're lying about this. You're lying about what you did with Rangers. You only did so much time during JSOC. I mean, this guy puts out so much information. It's how could you not find out, like you said, what bullshit he's already. I have a murder hobo shirt. I'm late to this again. What's his name? Oh, well, fuck here. I don't have to say this again. It's not doxing him. It's not doxing them all. Here we go. Let me pull him up here. This guy likes to immediately say, it's like he found his fucking, I feel like fucking a Star Trek quote. This guy felt like he found his fucking whale. He felt like I was Moby Dick. And he's Captain Ahab. And he's going to just solve the problems that yours truly, ICE, also known as Ken Ramos, Army Sergeant Major retired, is part of Murder Cult. That I'm the big leader of doing this shit. When he's not got a fucking shred of proof, which I also just highlighted earlier, that he abuses the DOD IG system, which, you know, I was kind of say that, I'm not saying that some members of the WTF Nation know about this motherfucker, but this guy's on a slide, pretty much. Everyone shakes their head and goes, yes, we know it's Jason. We know it's him. So I do appreciate you, Jason, for at least fucking getting a good picture of me. At least posting one of my better pics. That's pretty cool. I like that. Man, you want to see that again? Siki, you want some hate? There we go. Love it when our friends rep the set. That's right. Murder Cult. There you go. I fucking love it. I'm going to sleep good tonight just because, you know, I can. You could sit there and re all you fucking want or throw whatever fucking DOD. Go ahead and throw another DOD IG complaint against me, okay? Go for it. Make sure you send that to care of, let's see, who I think is. I think it's like Fort Leavenworth or something like that. So, everyone wants Murder Cult t-shirts now. There you go. As a matter of fact, fuck. Why did I do this? Murder Cult t-shirts? Y'all want some Murder Cult? Hang on. Let me hang on. Let me post you up some murder cult shit. I'll get you some Murder Cult shit. You guys want some real Murder Cult shit? Okay, hang on. I'll get you some fucking swag. Hang on. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. They got some tea. He's got some premium. They got some premium teas right now. So right now they get the shop set up. There you go. Here you go. You want some Murder Cult? Who wants Murder Cult? You want some Murder Cult? You want some Murder Cult? How about some you? You want some Murder Cult? How about, do you want some Murder Cult? Murder Cult for everybody. Everybody get some Murder Cult.
Sounds like you're buying rounds.
Do you want Murder Cult? You want Murder Cult? Hang on. I'm going to tell the Murder Cult crew, hey,
they need to make up their own drink.
Yeah, exactly. Kids want murder. Kids want the cult shirt now. Hang on. There you go. Hang on. There you go. I just dropped a link. I'm telling the kids, if you guys want murder shirt, there you go. A Murder Cult shirt. There you go. And of course they do limited runs. I don't give a fuck. Here, you want me to drop another link? Here you go. You guys want more links to Murder Cult? Fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm not saying this is, I'm not pimping out Murder Cult. Let's just put it that way. But I just think it's funny that two organizations that have come together and being interwoven in this individual's bullshit. You just gotta fucking love it, man. You just gotta fucking love it. So, let me see. Subscribe to they're pretty cheap. That workout sweater that you guys see. The unisex. Hang on, matter of fact, you guys want some Murder Cult shirt? There you go. I'm gonna pimp out the swag. How about that? To millions. Go ahead and order up. There you go. The link's inside all of the chats. Worldwide, baby, global. Even you in the Philippines, I see you in there. I even see you in Pakistan. There you go. You can order yourself some Murder Cult for everybody. There you go. There. So here's I got this shirt right here. It's great. This is a great gym / running shirt. I use when me and the boy hit the fucking trails and go running and hit PT. That's the one I wear. It's a pretty good shirt. Very good quality. Good quality from the Cult boys and gals. So wait, what was I saying now? As a matter of fact, do they have other socials? Yes, they do. They got an Instagram and they have a well, let me fucking drop the Twitter too. Come on, man. Let me see. There you go. You guys want some Cult? There you go. Have some Cult. There you go. There's the Twitter page for Murder Cult. There you go. You guys want to see? Let me post the socials right there. There you go. There you go. Mi familia. Mis hombres. Look at that. Murder Cult. There you go. There you go. There you go. So to the put the store. This is purely. They look at that t-shirts. Look at that. Oh, see, they even got some of the kid stuff too. So even got some stuff for the ladies, stuff like that. They had some. There you go, some girl stuff. Look at that. There you go. I gotta scroll by that pretty quick because I don't know if Facebook's gonna ding that. And there you go. Here's the other portion of the set. Here's some of the other counts. You can see right there the hat. I know you guys see me wearing the hats ain't wearing all that. Look, oh, there's my post right there talking about repping the, while supplies last. Here you go. I'm trying to find. Look, there's the flag that I have behind me. Do they have Ranger panties? Believe it or not, the cult has a joint, a collab. They do collabs with other. Hang on, let me just double check. I just want to make sure that this individual's grabbing the right stuff. There you go. Look at that Murder Cult there. Murder Cult. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's more. Look, there's more cult. There's more eyes. More eyes with more cult. There's the flag. Of course, when the link goes up, just make sure that you, even the children's like the Murder Cult too. So look at all that stuff. So they do have Ranger panties. So they do with Over Out. They have a collab right there, and they sell the Ranger panties as well. So. Let me see.
Pinewood Derbies.
What's that?
The Pinewood Derby image up there.
Yeah, you saw that? Yeah, Pinewood Derby, exactly that, man. So get some shorts. So Over Out, they have there's another, hey, friends support friends. So there they go. These are the guys that do the collab Ranger panties and chonies with the Murder Cult emblem. So don't forget to skip leg day. I did leg day today, man. I'm smoked, dude. I'm probably going to fall asleep after this. I had to drink some coffee because I was pretty smoked. The little guy fucking was smoking my bags. So here's that they do it with Ex Umbris Designs, and they also do it with Murder Cult as well. So there you go. So look at that. Matter of fact, do we see if it Over Out? Let me see if they got. I'll pimp them out. Shit, I don't care. Let's see what else they got. Shirts, hoodie, shorts. Let me see if they got any Murder Cult stuff together, because now everyone's like really going on the Murder Cult stuff. Hang on. I will cult the world. I will cult them all. No, I don't see any here. So, at any rate, they have they do have a collab. So just go on their social media. I just gave you the link in the comments. I just gave you the Murder Cult flag and all the information and stuff like that. I gave you all them deets. Look, there's my smiling face once again. Support the troops. There you go. I think I got. What was that? I wonder where he grabbed that picture from. I think he grabbed it from an old picture. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy going through. No, like this right here, Murder Cult, murder conventional warfare. Look at that. Rep the set. Don't run away because you're wearing some of the shit that you like to fucking wear. Individuals and assholes that like to fucking co-op some of our shit, take that shit back. Don't grab that shit. Look at that drip. Hang on, let me keep going. Where is it at? Oh, look at that. Here's more Murder Cult repping. Murder Cult repping right there. Junkyard Tactical. Yeah, here you go. There you go. Conventional warfare. Look at that. Look at everyone getting at it. Doing some gun runs. I don't know if we're gonna get. Oh, here's one of my friends, Greg. Good dude. He's repping the set. Look at that, repping the set with the Murder Cult. Great guy. Let me see. This had to have been a long time ago, man. Where I posted that picture. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful shirt. I was wearing the Murder Cult T-shirt. So again, you check out the comments and see what's in there. Check out both those sites, Over Out and Murder Cult. But I digress. To go back what I was saying before, didn't Tucker Carlson say "fuck you, Media Matters" or something like that? Did you see that video? So I'm just saying, fuck you, Jason. Fucking troll ass dude. Whatever. Oh God, yeah. This guy's living. This guy's the king of his own dream. So, anyways. So to go back to what I was saying, Mauricio Garcia has been purported to have Nazi symbology tattooed on his body, and I think he had like an SS. Supposedly it's a picture of him floating around social media. He sounds like a retarded narcissist. The only thing worse is a regular narcissist. Yeah, this dude's like...
There's like 3 photos of him circling around, though, and they all 3 look different.
Correct.
Have you noticed that?
Yes, I did, and that's another thing too. There's 3 different versions. Not Jason. Jason, yeah, whatever.
Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne. But there are different pictures. There are different there are different images that don't look like they're connecting to the body of who they say is shooting. Because the guy that you saw laid out, we can't post it on Facebook. If you guys just look up Mauricio Garcia, fucking, Texas shooter, and you'll see him. He's kind of fucking fat. He's like rotund. He's like kind of looking like, yeah. And then there's other pictures of him where he's really skinny and like face and hair don't matter. Again, going back to what I was saying, everyone likes to add to, all Mexicans look the same. And I'm just tripping out the fact that now all of a sudden white liberals are just going after Mexicans like this now, considering us white. I might be light skinned, but you know what it says on my birth certificate where it says my race? Mexican. Back in the 60s and 70s, if you were of Mexican, you were considered, that was your race. Unless you're from Portugal or Spain, it asked specifically, where is the child's father from? Birthplace of father or race of father, Mexican is what it says on my fucking birth certificate. And what blows me away is that somewhere along the line, after around 2009, 2010, Latinos became the most prominent minority, the number one minority in the country. Then all of a sudden, shit started changing to where now Latinos have two choices now. We can't be brown anymore. Now we are either white, and that's it, or we're Latino. Anyway, I'm like, are you fucking serious, dude? Hang on, I should send in some of the forms. Look at some of the forms. You ever notice that? When you ever filled out a form, and this is just anybody of any race, when you filled out a government form or a military form, and it says, are you black, Asian Pacific, yada, 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 and then it goes that. But then it says white, Hispanic, white, non-Hispanic, and then it starts muddling into a little bit like that. So I want to know when the Mexicans, when Latinos came out of the fucking, when did we lose the racial draft? When did we all of a sudden become white people for any legit, I shouldn't say legit, but any agenda? Now, yeah, I could say some parts of it, like whatever. You could get into the discussions of whatever, the nuances of it. But when did white liberals start telling other races that they're not who they fucking are? And when did the change fucking happen? And who was fucking behind it? Because you and I, we have ethnicities in our family, black, Latino, right? And so I'm just wondering who gave it all up. Who was the Mexican at the table that said, yes, white people, we don't mind you calling us white now, even though for years you've called us fucking. Can I say this? Can you say that? Can we drop the B bomb or the W bomb? Can we say that? Can I say that because I'm Mexican? Can I say that whites have been calling us wetbacks and beaners for a long fucking time, but now all of a sudden we become white when it comes to an agenda, when it comes to collecting your guns, when it comes
and then you'd be Latinx later for votes too.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm fucking Latinx because somewhere along the fucking line, everyone says Latinos have always identified as white. Motherfucker, the sheet gave us no choice but to say white. There was no choice. You were either white with Latino, blah, 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 and then black and Asian, blah, 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 right? I'm not talking about that. But when individuals say, well, Latinos for several decades, for a couple of years now, have been acknowledging themselves as white, when the fucking form only has two choices, black or white, then guess what? That's why I've always put other in my fucking, I always fucking used to, everyone is like, what's other? Are you indigenous? Are you Native American? No, I'm Mexican. Oh, well, you got to put white. Who fucking says? That's why the demographics on shootings, that's why the demographics on suicides, that's why the demographics on, just name fucking everything. When it comes to a specific agenda, now all of a sudden you're fucking, now you want me to be brown, right? If someone calls me a wetback or somebody calls me a beaner and then you want to take up for my fight to fight against racism, that's when I'm brown. But what if I were to fucking wanted to, I don't know, have a gun, or I wanted to own a gun, or I wanted to have somebody go down and I get involved in an incident where I have to shoot somebody to defend myself, am I considered white then? According to the government, the FBI statistic will say, yep, that boy's a honky. Even though my whole fucking last name, the only part of my name that's Mexican, if you know how, us Latinos, we have a lot of, we got a lot of names attached to us, right? If I were to give you my full name without the Ken in front of it, you'd be like, what the fuck? I literally, and this is no shit, this is not a ding on the individual that I'm going to be talking about, okay? This is a good friend of mine, and he even said, bro, I thought, he's a good friend now. He even said, he's man enough to tell me the shit. He's like, when people were talking about you, I expected some big ass fucking Danny Trejo looking Mexican to show up. Not somebody who looks like he could fucking connect my Xbox. That's what he said. And I started laughing. And I said, I get that a lot. If you ever knew what my white side was, people would immediately go, "This is racist. He's this. His family comes from Germany. His family comes from here. His family comes from there." No, wait a minute. But according to your statistics, you wanted me to be Mexican, right? I was asking some of my friends, "Hey, how you doing, fellow whites? We'll
stick to your family. Let's not even talk about my family. Just stick to your family."
Oh, okay, fine. Well, what's up? What was my question? Their family?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
no. Leave my family out.
No, I'm saying no. Ask me. That's what I'm saying. Ask me about my family. I mean, I'm pretty open about it. I mean, everybody fucking knows. But everybody.
How open is open?
Well, yeah, there's a lot. Well, because I do. Here's the thing. I have family members that are in the military. And I have family members that I don't want, because of who I am, to be connected. So that way, because I'm part of the WTF Nation, or I'm WTF Nation Radio, and I'm who I am, I don't want my fucking family who's in the military to fucking at least go, "Oh, fuck, well, he's so-and-so." Even though you'll find plenty of fucking Ramoses, you'll find plenty of Marco Martinez's, you'll find plenty of Ramirez's in my fucking, in the Army. I just don't want to fucking, get it down from everybody, Hello, everyone. My name is Jaguar from Jordan. I wish you happy days. Well, salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, Jaguar. Is that your really legit? Is that a nickname or something like that? Are you? So wait, see, so that's what I'm saying. Again, being white is now been misconstrued to now anything to an agenda, which really fucking pisses me off, because 1 minute the man wants me to be fucking Mexican and wants me to fight for fucking Latinos and wants me to fucking, speak for, all this other shit, right? But then when it comes to fucking crimes, immediately, no, Ken, you're white. Ice, you're white. Forget, again, I'm looking for this white privilege card. Can you make Ranger tabs that say white? Can we get a white privilege tab like the Facebook Ranger tab? Can we put white privilege? Could you imagine if we made fucking tabs like that it said white privilege on there? People would fucking freak the fuck out. And I would give it to all fucking Mexicans. As a matter of fact, I almost feel like going down to the barrio and fucking asking some Mexicans and say, "Hey, did you know?" And having a fucking face-to-face interview. And if some of them are undocumented, I won't show their face. I'll fucking blur their face out, or I'll fucking do it from the neck down. And I'll ask them, "Did you know that white people consider you white?" And I guarantee it, I'll get fucking laughed at, or they'll laugh at the joke. You know what I mean? So, dude, again, I'm fucking tired. Everyone likes to talk about their fucking outrage. That's my fucking outrage. When it comes to a fucking convenient matter of who you are as a Latino, you're going to get fucking placed in a category that you had no control of. Latinos have been identifying as white for all these fucking years. Yeah, motherfucker, you gave us no fucking choice on the form. Start other. I'm telling you right now, individuals who are in the U.S. Army right now, start dropping other.
Yep.
Stop dropping other.
Anyway, have you seen law enforcement forms, though? When they fill out for police reports?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, continue. I know what you're going to get at. Go for it. I'll pull this up.
It's been around for years, longer than I've known with law enforcement. But on the form, it's either black, white, Asian, or Oriental, pretty much is your four choices. And then you check those, and then you check Hispanic background or non-Hispanic background for white or black and Asian. That's it.
Sup, Lance? How you doing? Well, I'm glad you brought that up. One of our former guests, Mindy Robinson. I don't know if you guys remember her. She came on and shot the shit with us. The lovely, the Mindy Robinson, who's married to Randy Couture. At any rate, she highlighted it as well. It says right there, and you brought up a good point. Mexicans are being considered white. And you can see the little meme down there. Mexicans are considered white when you get busted. As a matter of fact, Jason Dunlap, when he got busted for his DUI, he got identified as white.
Right. It's considered white in law enforcement, as far as I know, for the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last 15, 20 years, I was in the military for almost 29, 30 years, so I've always fucking seen it. Asian Hispanics, they do exist. I have some island Mexicans that I hang out, some Filipino friends, and they believe it or not, some of them gets it. So Asian and Latinos are the new fucking white for our demographic, and it's mostly being pushed by white liberals. The Latinx bullshit, white liberals being considered white, the demographic change. Again, I want to know where the mystery was that from around 2010, when did Latinos lose the prime spot of being the number one minority in the country? I want to know what meeting was done. I want to know who the fuck was sitting at the table when someone said, yep. And I'm more than likely, I guarantee it, they would have fucking said, yep, them Beaners are fucking white. Because believe it or not, it's mostly the Northeast and the Southern white liberals are the ones that are making this shit up.
And they're going to say that while they're watching NASCAR?
I'll be honest with you, and I'll really be honest with you. This is not a play on anybody else, or I'm trying to pit parties together. I have had less drama from white conservatives and black conservatives and Latino conservatives and centrist. I mean, most of my affiliations are pretty centrist, anyways. And I've had less drama from them than a white liberal. I have never been Mexican-splained by any of those fucking other groups other than a white liberal. I have been in what people say, this is the most racist fucking city in the planet. And I'm thinking, I was just fucking there, dude. I had a great fucking time. What are you talking about? Well, that's because you look white. No, the people that I hang out really fucking know that I'm Mexican. They really, I'm 100% space. Yeah. Is it because the majority of Hispanics are conservative? And that's what I want to talk about next. If you want to have conservative Christian values, immediately you're considered racist. Immediately you're considered a Nazi. Immediately you're considered MAGA or ultra-right. If you're going to shove a group of people into a classification and they're not going to feel accepted, they are going to fucking move in the group that you fucking hate the most. It's simple fucking dynamics. Again, I have been to what was considered individuals that the most... Everyone says, I don't want to go to that fucking city. It's fucking, and I don't want to fucking drop cities down because I had a good time in those cities. I don't want to fucking shit talk those cities. If you go to this fucking town, it's fucking racist. And they don't like black people. And they don't like Mexicans. And no, right. I'm like, fucking really? Oh shit. Okay, I gotta.
Well, I could think a couple of towns there like that in Alabama and Florida and Georgia. If you walk during the day by yourself, you don't make it to the other side.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. What I'm saying is that I have not received the fucking drama. And maybe it's because I do look a little more lighter than my Latino counterparts. But I guarantee it, when it fucking comes to fucking me, I'm hanging out and doing whatever, and everybody knows that I'm fucking Mexican, or everybody knows that I have a mixed family or blended family. I don't get no shit. I don't give a fuck. I mean, nobody gives me any crap. Nobody gives me anything about that stuff. But as soon as you say, you're conservative. If anything, I think if you go against what they think when you're getting Mexican-splained or Latin-splained, or whatever you want to call it, from white liberals, you got to remember, these are the same white liberals that are calling us white and speaking us saying that we're white are the same motherfuckers that kicked all those fucking illegal aliens or immigrants, what do you want to call them, out of Martha's Vineyard. They were really fucking white. Oh, yes, this immigration program sucks. DeSantis is a dick. Governor Abbott is blah, 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 blah. They all started talking shit about all these border towns and all these states and counties that were having all these illegal immigrant issues. Non-documented, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Okay, fine. Let's send them to fucking Martha's Vineyard. Bro, they called in the fucking National Guard. They called the National Guard.
As human trafficking?
Yeah, they try to get him for human trafficking. It was no fucking difference. Like, oh, well, they'll just let him through. So look, in being a centrist that I am, and I do believe in paying your fair share, I'm not trying to say that taxation isn't that, but I think we need to go ahead and start spreading the wealth. If this administration doesn't mind, then let's send them to fucking Massachusetts. Let's start from the top. Let's start to the top and then bring them and let them all and then distribute the immigrations, because supposedly Title 42 is about ready to end, and so let's see what happens on the board.
Thursday,
I think May 11th. May 11th is when the pandemic is considered officially over. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. Let's start sending. Hey, no. Bienvenidos. No, come on in. ¿Quieres trabajo? Anda pues, come on, let's go. Get them on a bus, and starting from the north all the way fucking down, distribute all those immigrants that want to cross on over. And there you go. I guarantee it. Individuals will change their fucking minds on how this shit goes. And I get Latinos need to wake the fuck up. I don't want to, I hate the fact, I'm just calling out the fact that white liberals really need to stop fucking Mexican-splaining everybody. And in this fucking case, yeah, exactly. They couldn't even pay for real Rice Krispies. Yeah, exactly that, Becky. Native Americans. I have some Native friends, and they fucking just think it's fucking. They're fucking. They laugh. They laugh at this shit. White people are fucking hilarious. I'm not white, dude. You know what I mean. You just got a warning for that? Who warned you? Oh, hang on. I don't want to hide it.
Not Jason Gunn.
No, Jason did no. I think what is it you got hidden for? Facebook is like hiding a bunch of shit. Because you guys are commenting on stuff in Facebook. The algorithm's going nuts saying you can't talk about Latino. Here you go, you got a fucking Latino on air talking to the mic. I might get zucked for fucking dropping the Beaner and the wetback comment. Can I say that? Is that authorized to say? There you go.
I'll be okay if you're 100% space alien.
Well, can I say that? Because I don't know. According to the rules, other races can drop their own racial epithets to describe themselves, right? Isn't that how it works? So I guess because I'm Latino, I could drop the wetback and the fucking Beaner bomb, right? Is that what I could say? I'm really testing the fucking streams.
Talking about your heritage.
I'm talking about racial epithets that are given about my heritage. Exactly that. You know, and I'm not saying that I didn't get it from the Mexican side either. I did. They call me Wedo, Miklo. You guys need to watch that movie Blood In and Blood Out, and that's the character Miklo that I was called when I was either that or Surfer Cholo, because I had a different.
Really?
Oh yeah. So you said you wanted to know about my family and shit. So okay, in este foto. Oh, sorry.
I just got a mental image of you trying to be Cholo. I'm sorry.
Back in the day, I could pull it. Back in the day, I could pull it off. My hairline was, obviously stopped. What was stopping when it was fucking 20. But other than that, okay, dude, I almost started the fucking show in Spanish. Chingada pues. Con estos cabrones aquí. Anyway, all right. So here's the thing. So I think this is from Spanish media now, and this is the picture that's like Spanish media showing the shooter. Now everyone's talking about this is the fucking shooter, and this is the fucking shooter that everyone's saying. There's like 3 different dudes in there. Are we gonna get zucked if we post these pictures? I don't know. We might get posted. We might get posted.
Pokey.
So is this the right guy? Or am I going to get explained that this is the white Nazi nationalist that has somebody there? I want to see the rest of his face. There's other pictures and stuff that are out there. What's this one right here?
I want to see her face, not his. Her.
Yeah. I was asking who's his friends on. Why the fuck you care about his fucking friends? If maybe he didn't know about that. So here's 3 different fucking images of one. Again, I can't post the dead body because I'm definitely fucking. We'll get zucked for that. But anyhow.
So who is the real person here?
I don't know. Who is it?
I don't know.
Who is the real person? See, and there was an individual from, I guess, that worked at Bellingcat or some shit, or we're part of Belling. Anyway, started throwing this massive fucking thread, and then at the end of the thread, he's like, I'm not sure if this is the right guy or not. Then I'm like, God damn, dude, why are you posting it? Why are you posting it? So let's see if Jason's got any more new tweets because we're talking about him.
I'm just waiting on Elon to respond to him.
Did you Elon? I told Elon, man. I feel like sending Elon a DM.
Because he did make a comment on Elon, and I'm sure someone made a comment for Elon.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The murder cult people, murder cult, the murder cult squad. I'm so glad. Yeah, I appreciate it. The murder cult guys appreciate it too. I'm so glad you guys are interested in the swag. I'm already getting messages right now saying that they're gonna bring some more t-shirts back, and then there's gonna be some updates right there. And pink and blue shirts are back up. So, but anyways. Going back to what I was saying. So again, I don't know. Let's just take a break so that way I can refill my coffee and get amped up again, and then and then we'll continue this very deep discussion about what's next. Because what happened in Texas, which was coincidentally, the shooting happened, but something else happened coincidentally, and we're going to talk about California. You're gonna love this. So we'll be right back. Everyone refill your glasses. Smoke them if you got them. Take a piss break and shots.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue. If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
And we're back. Welcome back, my fellow Latins. My fellow Latinx. Oh, man. Welcome back to the last half, second half of the Monday edition. Appreciate you guys and gals tuning in. And we'll like I said, we'll freaking, next airing, once I find out we have murder cult stuff like that, we're more than happy to spread the cult worldwide. I have individuals from Jordan, the Philippines, Pakistan, wanting a fucking taste of the cult. There you go. We'll give it to you. We have friends. We we know people. At any rate, what was I talking about before? What did I say? We're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about, there's like a new setup now. Something just updated. Oh, wow. Cool. All right. So, currently right now, after the, after all the events and all the news came out about the shooting, of course, now there's, how do I say this? Well, no, it's not nothing different. It just, I guess Texas just passed a legislation. Am I reading that right? Buying weapons at 21 years old. Is that right? Does that read right, Shipwreck? Is that legit? No fucking way. I guess so. So apparently you can, oops, hang on. I got other graphics up. There's more details coming, by the way. I'm reading right now. You have to excuse me, man. It's getting a little windy and dusty. So Texas passed a law. It's Texas Bill HB 2744, which is to raise the age on AR-style gun purchases from 18 to 21. Has just passed the House committee vote. Two Republicans, Representative Sam Harless and Justin Holland, joined the 6 Democrats on the committee to advance the measure. So that means 21 years old. You are, wow, man, I can't even, damn. Isn't that kind of, I don't know, everyone complaining about that being too low, what do you think is the right age? 21, here's the thing. When you talk about raising the age to buying a weapon or buying a rifle, specifically, I guess this is an AR, it's got to be AR. That the legal age being raised to 21 years old for everybody owning a pistol and or Texas has laws. Exactly. 21 years old. Now look, hang on before everyone freaks out. Everyone's like just like, going nuts. Didn't the Supreme Court shut that down in another state? I don't know, did it? Here, now hang on. Let's talk about this. I'm serious. 21 years old. If that's the age they want to go to, and let's join the military. If you join the military, you should be authorized at 18 because you're joining the military. And also, if we're going to go with 21 for being able to defend yourself as a citizen in the state of Texas. I can't believe I just said that. Texas. Don't California my Texas? Isn't that what people are saying? Texas. Then I think it should be for voting as well. If you're going to raise the age limit for purchasing a firearm, then you need to have real talk about other things that you might consider. Specifically, if it's a maturity level, then that means that voters aren't mature at 18. That means all those little freaking, those screechers that are going off on their fucking little TikTok rants going, did you know that the president and Republicans and we're not going anywhere? Those guys that look like they're having a fucking conniption, that looks like they're tweaking on TikTok and on social media, then that means those individuals should not be allowed to vote until 21. Let's do it. Everyone likes to talk about how weapons should be mandated and how weapons should be regulated, just like cars. Well, then there you go. If you have the appropriate driver's training, you get your driver's license at 16. Well, then there you go. If you have the appropriate weapons training at age 16 at your local high school, then there you go. There you go. National reciprocity as well. So that means my gun license, just like your driver's license, is good in all 50 states. Let's cover, and just like when you get old, like our president old, or Dianne Feinstein old, just like when you get of age, if you cannot function in government or function in life, just like driving a car, you know, the olds, do you want a 90-year-old person driving around in a fucking, in like whatever car that they bought back in 1980 something, those big old metal sleds? Do you think it's appropriate? Then there you go. 21 before you get the internet. 21 before you get a phone. 21 because then if that should be the new adult thing. Shit, you can't even drink anymore without without being the age of 21. In some states, I think they're trying to pass a buying smokes age limit at 21. 21. Hell, they even made freaking menthols. Fucking. And if I still smoke, I smoked menthols back in the day too. It fucking took my menthols. So there you go. Let's raise it all up. Let's keep going. Voting. As a matter of fact, if you're too fucking old to drive, just like you should be too old to govern. Like currently right now, I'm pretty sure the president could have sparks flying out of his ass right now and have a fucking cape and could be able to move mountains. But he's too old. That's all right. That's too old. The military has a mandatory retirement age and mandatory retirement date of an age. Then there you go. Same for government. Should have term limits as well. If you're too old to fucking govern, if you have people that are saying, no, you're good to go as a president, but then immediately start attacking Dianne Feinstein, telling that she's fucking up the process. When Thurgood Marshall, when he retired from the Supreme Court, was the same, which I think was like the same age, a little older than the president. Then that's it. Then there you go. Problem. If we cut that shit, you might as well. I mean, I'm all about fucking people getting sterilized at 40, but that's just me. So that way, can't complaints about having kids. You should have had kids when you should have had them. I know there's some individuals that can get it up and get after it and raise a family after the age of 40. I mean, look at, But yeah, if you want to go like that, fucking age 21. So again, Texas just voted the age limit, or just the legislation that aims to raise the age limit for purchasing certain semi-automatic weapons from 18 to 21. Advanced to the Texas House Committee. There you go. So you can still go die for your fucking country at 18, but you're not able to own a weapon. So that's BS. What was that?
That's just pure BS.
It's pure BS.
So the 21 thing, should that apply to everything, including medical?
As far as what?
I know that's a gray subject there, but including medical decisions about how you feel about yourself.
Oh, you're talking about behavioral health stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Well,
medical issues.
Well, according
want to change your gender and all of that.
Well, according to the current reporting right now of what happened with this shooter, this motherfucker got chaptered out of the army for behavioral, non-characterized discharge, behavioral or physical condition. Man, if it was for behavioral, we really fucking dropped the ball on this one. Because I don't believe that anybody with a mental condition should be able to own a firearm as well. Think about that. And I had this is some of my Republican friends and some of my right friends. They looked at me like I was weird when I said, you know what? When I'm of not mental capacity, I'm gonna sell my guns. If I'm like fucking like Indian all the fucking time or some shit like that. I mean, think about it. Give some old fucker an old gun. It's kind of like the individuals that are shooting up those people that dropped. That drove into that old man's driveway, right? You see how old that motherfucker was? You see how old and decrepit? That guy probably thought he was fucking having the Nazis go through fucking a hedgerow. You know what I mean? He probably thought, oh shit, here come them Krauts. I'm gonna get them. And he blasts them up and he fucking shot up the car and killed somebody. So do age limits require for that? Is that where we were? If you're really considering raising the age limit for owning of a weapon at 21, which some states already have at 21 anyways, then there you go. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of like the drama with the Civil War shit too. It's like, from more out west, we can give a fuck about that stuff because I don't know. It was not uncommon back out west to have your vehicle, you're driving down the fucking road and you have a pistol sitting in your fucking lap, or you're sitting in the underneath the seat, or sitting in your console. or your glove
Yeah, or
compartment.
between the console and the seat.
Yeah. So that right there. But as you get older, I mean, should you have a fitness test? Should you have something like, I'm not talking about like a weapons ACFT or some stuff like that, but when you kind of think about it, if we have old people at a specific age that have to have their driver's license renewed every so often, so that way we can ensure that their mental capacity is still there, then why not have that for a weapon? There's nothing wrong with asking about that question. Specifically, if you're defending somebody who's shitting all over themselves going, no, he's fine. He's allowed to exercise his rights. You're goddamn right. I'm fucking exercising my rights. And he's fucking crapping on himself, and he doesn't even know. He thinks he's fighting the Krauts, or he thinks he's fighting in the Pacific, and he's shooting up fucking kids. Everyone's gunning after fucking Feinstein about her age. She didn't even know that she was being told until she brought it up. Oh, I am leaving? So if we really want to get a good question and a good argument on what the set age is going to be, then it needs to apply to a lot of other shit too. Government, voting, term limits, age limits for serving a term. I can't be fucking 80 years old and be in the army at 80 years old. They're being like, dude, you got to get the fuck out. You're old. So the same thing with government. I just laugh at that. I'm like, okay, you realize you're opening up a Pandora's box by doing this for guns. And you know what? Since we're going at that route, fuck it. First Amendment. You can't fucking shitpost or anything. As a matter of fact, you have to have parents' permission to have a social media account until you're 21. Once you're 21, then you can shitpost all you want, and that's when you'll be considered an adult. There you go. Shall not be infringed. Well, then the same thing goes for the First Amendment as well. You know, it's funny about the First Amendment. On both sides, it's fucking hilarious. If you're on the left side says, we love the First Amendment, but we want you to delete that tweet because we don't like what you said. Or we think you're fucking racist. Or we think, just because it goes against their value. The right likes to say, of course we love the First Amendment, but we're going to sue you because you posted the truth about us. We're going to sue you because we don't like what you said. But no mean tweets, right? Is that the fucking comment you want to say? That's what pisses me off about that whole fucking MAGA movement anyways. You can't have it either way. You have, and even said this on CNN. There was even said on CNN. Dude, think about it. Who's going to be fucking running for office? Who's running for fucking re-election? The current POTUS, and then you're going to have who the fuck ever is going to be for the GOP.
You really think he's going to rerun though?
He announced it. Biden announced he's going to run for re-election, and he's going to keep his running mate.
Oh, I must have been sleeping on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit post endorsement needs to be on your license, just like a motorcycle endorsement. Yep. What's this SP for? Oh, shit posting. You're authorized to shit post? Okay, cool. Parents' permission to shit post? Exactly that. That's why I laugh about the right and left when it comes to this shit. The left, they get their fucking feelings hurt and they want to fucking censor you. But they say they support the Second Amendment. The right, they're worse. The right will fucking try.
It only applies for them, not for you.
Yeah, exactly. The right will dude, you can provide receipts. You can provide reports, posts, pictures, and the right will say, we're going to sue you. We're going to sue you because we didn't like what you said. Well, oh, wait, you punk-ass bitches. That's what you are. You're a punk-ass bitch. If you don't appreciate the First Amendment, you have to appreciate the First Amendment in its entirety. And the best part about it, if there's someone wants to drop some racial epithets on there, then we have identified the asshole. Then that's the individual we can say, dude, you're an asshole. Dude, you're being a racist. We're so glad we have the First Amendment to dime that ass out. But you also have the right to defend yourself. Just like when, Jason Dunlap likes to shitpost and make complete, utter fucking lies. The First Amendment should allow you to go ahead and defend yourself to say, hey, fuck you, dude. You know what the fuck you're talking about. You got proof? Oh, by the way, how'd those IG complaints go? They didn't fucking go anywhere, right? The DNC said, well, that's what I'm saying. My fucking left and right friends hate it when I fucking say that. I'm like, yeah, you guys are a bunch of bitches. If you don't like on the left, if you don't fucking like what you hear, you cry, you want to cancel somebody, you want that person to delete their account, and you'll fucking stomp all over whatever to get your point across, whatever. The right's no different. The right, they'll cry, they'll try to censor you, they'll try to delete your shit, but then they want to sue you because they're punk bitches. Take for what it's worth. Man, I keep saying this. If I were to sue somebody for whatever the fuck they said about me, I'd be a quadrillionaire if I fucking won. I would. It's like fucking, dude, it's like, really? You're going to be a bitch about that? Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Normally when I see something and I don't like it, I kind of fucking scroll by it. All right. Just like when people shit talking WTF Nation Radio, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's an X right there on the top, right? You see right there? It says X. You can hit that X. Or you can just completely fucking just get off it and just keep scrolling, right? Who cares? Glenn Beck.
But that's just too easy to do.
Yeah, well, it would be too easy to do, but then again, that's where everybody derives their narratives for their fucking agendas. It goes right back to what I was saying about the white liberals telling Latinos what they should be. I have friends that are not from fucking Mexico, that are not from fucking Spain. I got a friend right now in the chats. He's from Portugal. He's famous from Portugal. You're gonna Latin explain him? You're gonna throw the Latin mix, the Latin mix, the Latinx term on him when he's not exactly when he's not even fucking. His family's from Europe. It's from fucking Portugal. So I fucking, dude, I laugh. I laugh my fucking España, fucking, oh man, exactly. Como si, otra vez, España también, sorry. I'm getting DMs in fucking Spanish. I guess the Google Translate, the fucking translates is working pretty good too. But yeah, so that's what makes me laugh about this whole fucking thing about the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. You can have it fucking either way. If you can have open season on the fucking First Amendment, then you can have open season on the Second Amendment. 18 years old, if that's what you consider an adult, then and you want to raise it up, then everything else needs to be raised up as well. Let's fucking do it for voting. Let's do it for buying, whatever. Fuck it. Unless you join the military. Because you join the military, that's a different look, right? Isn't that a little bit different classism or something like that? So,
right.
Is it classism?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Last topic. Guess what California did?
Besides driving people out of their
besides driving people out of their state.
Their housing market's going to crash.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's getting bad. Everyone's moving out there. You know, it costs more to move out of California than it does cost to move to Cali.
It costs more to move out of California than it is to.
Yep. Okay. Because more people are trying to move out than move in.
I heard like freaking yes, there you go, 919 reparations. I'm gonna tell you what, dude, and California is a unique state when it came to the Civil War. All right. In Alta California, and there's Baja California. Why do you think that's that? It's because when it once belonged to Mexico, that's how California was divided. Now, I don't know. I don't recall many plantations or slave owners in California. There was a small secession, rebels, guys trying to fight for the Confederates, and they got fucking stamped out pretty quick. They're loud, but they shut the fuck up. There were attempts to fund them too. There was a gang of Confederates that were coming from the east that were robbing stagecoaches of the gold, and the Santa Clara fucking sheriff stopped that shit big time. Let's just stop it, right. Whatever. So far, if anything else, so again, this is back during this is pre-Civil War or during Civil War's time as well. There was individuals that did try to bow up. They did try to do some shit, but they were not from fucking California. They were from the South. And they just like, whatever. No big, no whatever. About 200, that's a rough number, 250 of them from the South, from Southern California, joined the rebellion, joined the Confederates. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. I don't fucking care. Again, so the Civil War history for us out west was a little bit different than what everybody else gets. And so, right. If you wanted to talk about real reparations, that's another fucking, that's a whole different topic, because I kind of remember, I don't know, or reading history about the gold rush, how Mexicans and the Chinese were used for labor of building some of the gold rush stuff, so building some of the fucking some of the gold rush towns and assisted. Some of them were enslaved.
Right.
So I don't understand why in a state that had, if anything else, yeah, exactly that, Pip. Natives and the Asians and the Chinese that were there, because it was primarily Chinese workers that were working the railroads and the gold rush, the mines and stuff like that. I would say if there were some, there were probably some freed slaves as well that were there, but they weren't slaves. They were there. I don't ever fucking. As a matter of fact, to this day, the only people I see picking fucking strawberries are fucking Mexicans out in California. That's the only fucking, if anything else. And the last time I fucking checked, the border crossed Californians, not the other way around. So when individuals like to say, oh, well, fucking California with this, California with that. So now currently it's been voted in California. Reparations are going to happen to black residents in California. People got fucking pissed off on it. Yeah, people got pissed off. Well, not pissed off, but hey, why are you saying that shit? And I'm like, dude, if you are in a southern state, if you are in a state in the South, that's still iffy in itself. But if my state, anybody else is from California that had no leg in the fight, then why are you even including California? California was so cut off and remote before the railroad and the telegraph connected during the Civil War that literally was, I guess you could say it was fucking kind of blacked out from what was happening.
True.
Now the word spread, of course, Cinco de Mayo, the Battle of Puebla. Everybody knows about that. I mean, come on. I had my Cinco de Mayo show. Kaz had a Cinco de Mayo show. The historical facts that why I believe that if you want to walk around with a sombrero celebrating Cinco de Mayo, please do, because you're also celebrating the end of the Confederacy. Because had the French won, they would have supplied they would have given the proper supplies to the Confederacy, which probably would have given them an upper hand against the Union, against the United States. So please wear your sombreros, drink your margaritas and your Tecate Modelo, Corona, whatever the fuck beer you want, and laugh and play wearing your fucking sombrero and ponchos, but realize that you're celebrating the battle that ended, or was one of the main ending points of the Confederacy. But anyways, so California also defaulted on their debt, $18.5 billion. $18.5 billion. So it's $1.2 million for every black resident in California. $1.2 million.
Sounds like someone's just trying to buy boats.
Someone's trying to buy boats? What?
Yep.
Okay. What does that mean?
Yeah, they're gonna just buying boats, passing things, giving money to people, and hey, our party did this for you. Let's.
Oh, boats. I thought you said boats, like like a boat anchors away.
No,
They're talking about like a ship or something like a yacht.
We all need to get a boat and get out of here. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So again, that's like. That's going to be like up in the trillions. I don't know how much trillions, because they're going to calculate all that. And again, it was approved by a task force. It'd still be, obviously it's got to get voted on in state legislation. And I'm telling you, no. Do I think California should pay? No. I don't think so. If you're looking at the states that were not even involved and did a lot of shit during the fucking Civil War, are you even gonna look at them for any of that shit? Are you fine fucking saying that's good? That a state that had nothing to do with that crap? You had vaqueros that were chasing secessionists. Literally no shit. You had fucking Mexicans, wearing the fucking cowboy hats, and fucking cowboys. Collecting scalps. I don't want to say it like that, but collecting bounties on individuals that were escaping from the South in California. So what about them? What about the Chinese and the Mexicans that were there? What about the Indians that were there? or the Native Americans that were there. So there you go. That was my rant on California, dude. It's like freaking, and I don't even think it's about the I don't even fucking think that it's like, so yeah, someone said, yeah, exactly. What? Just how long did it take to acknowledge the South to end of slavery? That's why Juneteenth took so long to be a thing. Yeah, it was done on purpose. Did you imagine? That's like fucking that's like. Could you imagine? That's like you're gonna fucking you know that the Civil War has ended and slavery has ended, and you as a plantation owner are being a fucking dick, knowing that this happened, and then you find out through other fucking means that it's over. Fuck that. Now everyone's gonna say, bring your fucking comparisons, your whatabouts, your whatever. So yeah. Oof. So are you good with that? How do you feel about that, Shipwreck? I know I already have white liberals explaining shit to me, so I figure why fucking not? You might as well just get that.
Oh, you want me to get in there?
You want to jump in? You want to jump in the mosh pit of being white splained or being Latin splained, Mexican splained?
I try to stay away from those subjects because of my bloodline I'm related to historically. But that's another discussion. But giving money out that's just open a big can of worms. Shit, California's already broke as it is. Taxes are going to go up for them. Chain reaction. Before you know, all the other states are going to have to do the same.
Well, that's a good question. Somebody just asked, if you move to said state, do you have to pay a race tax? Wow, that's a good fucking question. So what happens? Do you have to pay reparations pay? How come the South doesn't do this? How did you get the West involved in this shit? Is the government in California that fucking weak to say we didn't have anything to do with Civil War?
Well, look at the politicians that run Cali. I should explain it all for you.
Yeah. You got people that even have liberal pundits saying, "Hey, what the fuck?" Saying, yeah, no. So more details on that. How it's going to be paid, I don't fucking know. I don't know how it's going to be paid like that. Luckily, I live in the free state of Jones. I'm
going to leave my comments alone on how
everyone's, yeah, exactly. Everyone's going nuts. Everyone's like fucking whatever. Yeah, I just don't. Again, if you're from, again, I could see, and this is a very weak argument, I could see southern states. I could see it. Very, very, very thin argument. I can see it, but not California. Not the states that had nothing to do with the Civil War. Not the states that were. I don't even think the fucking was part of the Union. You know what I mean?
Nope. Where are they going to get all this damn money for this shit?
Yeah, the California had one regiment in the Civil War and consisted of Pennsylvanians. That's right. Did you know that General Sherman was posted in California as well? There was a woman talking about taxing businesses based off of race to subsidies for people of color ran business. It might have been. Was in Colorado. It was in Colorado that, in fact, it was. I think that if you were white, you had to pay extra, or you had some extra additional white tax or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are you quiet, Chipwreck?
It's one subject I try to avoid. Nope.
It's funny. It's funny how immediately when you talk about it, you immediately get labeled again. Like me, I'll probably get considered a white supremacist or something like that. To even protect to even protect a state that had nothing to do with this, literally had nothing to do with the Civil War. I mean, you gotta fucking like dig to find some shit. And if there's some sort of new revelation that California was part of, the rebellion that were part of the Confederates, which didn't happen. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I try to stay away from that subject.
Wow, I'm just telling you, man. Fucking, the Chinese and the Mexicans. I mean, if you wanted to establish the border when California happened and go from there up to now, isn't California supposed to be on fire this time of year? Well, their water management sucks so fucking bad, specifically when it comes to rain spillway and waste and water collection, reservoir filling, because it's so backdated and their infrastructure is so fucked up that they can grow.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I tread carefully tying California involvement with Civil War and poor behavior that were part of the systemic racism agency in the state, which with reparations are addressing. Yes and no. It's not a, and I'm not attacking you, Rachel. How about how you're saying that? But it's to me, it's tying something to connect something. That's almost like saying the OSS is responsible for special forces. Just because somebody was part of the OSS and they helped create special forces doesn't mean special forces is the OSS, if that makes sense. Just because some racist motherfucker moved to California who probably owned slaves and tried to incorporate some sort of bullshit slavery shit in California, and I guarantee it, that does not mean that California has ties to systemic racism to that. I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist in the state. God knows why, because my birth certificate says Mexican. It doesn't say white. According to now, I'd be lib-splained saying that, Ken, you're white. You're white. You're white. Because according to the farm document that at one time you used to be the #1 minority in the country, according to USA Today back in 2009, 2010, Google it up. I remember because a good friend of mine was joking about it back when we had papers, back when we had newspapers, and he always got the newspapers, and he got them in morning coffee and smoked cigarette and shit like that. And he came to the office and he looked at me and he's like, "Yo, Manny," because back I have different nicknames. Mira, look, dude, congratulations, you're #1. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he drops this USA Today paper in front of me, and it says Latinos now they are now the #1 minority in the country. Goes back to the question I said earlier. Did our racial draft, did somebody sleep at the racial draft? Did we have misrepresentation for Latinos? I'm sorry, Shipwreck. Did you know about this? You were around in 2009, 2010. Did you get a phone call saying, "Hey, we're missing a Mexican. We need you to show up." Did you get that phone call?
No, I didn't. I'm pretty white.
Yeah, you are pretty white. But I'm pretty white too. Shit. I mean, look at me. But I am of what my ethnicity is. That's not like a Mexican.
I'm a white Mexican.
Yeah, you're yeah. There's a t-shirt company called House of Chingazos, and they call white people that are good with that are friendly to Mexicans or respected and respected by Mexicans, gringon. They call them gringons. Gringon is a gringo that is appreciated and loved by a Mexican family or have Mexican friends. It's almost like you're chingon. You know what I mean? How you say you're chingon. You're gringon. So I'd say you're gringon, man. You're chingon, but you're white. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've been converted over.
Yeah, exactly. Give yourself to the dark side. But yeah, this is nuts. If anybody was going to run on any, and here's the best part, both parties have enough ammunition for the 2024 election that is gonna make this whole election a fucking shit show. It's gonna be the election's gonna be such a shit show because both parties have have bullshit right there.
It's just gonna be a meme fest.
It is, oh my god, it's gonna be it's gonna be meme glory. Hang on, let me everyone's like, "Gringon, do you want me to pimp another shirt?" I got buddies that work at fucking House of Chingazos. That's where I collect. I told you guys about that. They had made that cool shirt, the surfer cholo, the little skater cholo, mariachi right. with the mariachi on a skateboard. So,
You're talking about the House of Locals?
No, House of Chingazos.
Oh, okay.
House of Chingazos. And this is a Latino owned company, and where is it at? There we go. There we go. Matter of fact, let me look. Let's show this here. I'm gonna tag them too. Say, hey man, I'm pimping you guys out. Gringon, like a regular. Oops. Sorry, that was my Spanish mode. Like a regular gringo, pero más chingón. There you go. Gringon. As a matter of fact, I'll drop my friends. Fuck it. I'll drop some friends. There you go. I'm dropping some Gringon t-shirts for you white folks that don't mind hanging out with us Latins. Gringon. There you go.
Isn't that their bestseller? One of their bestsellers?
It is one of their bestsellers, actually. It is. Hang on. They got some good stuff. They got House of Chingazos. Let me fix the camera here so that way we can. There you go. Eat tacos and pet dogs. They got good shirts in here. They got good clothes. They got some good stuff in here. There's a picture of, I think I got a picture of me in their broadcasting stuff too on some of their websites. You got to find it. But you
really?
Yeah, me, because I wore some of the shirts. See, there's a scroll people. How much they want for the sombrero? I don't know. That would be I think Charo Mexico. You can get that one too. So there you go. I'm just pimping everybody out. Fuck it. This is my favorite one right here. Pendejos, all of you. It's Jesus looking down at everybody going, pendejos, all of you. I think it's pretty funny. But anyways, wow. Shit, we gotta do housekeeping shit, right?
Oh, it's that time already?
It is, dude. It's like 10 minutes out. I've been fucking ranting and raving, drinking coffee, and I'm all amped, man. I need to turn like the air conditioning on and shit, dude. Because it's like freaking getting warm. All this hot stuff here. I'm just spitting the spice. Spitting the spice out. All right, so you're listening to Jesus, pronounced Jesus, and not the guy mowing your lawn. Believe it or not, I did have a friend who helped me out when I was down and out and I was injured. His name was Jesus. Jesus is gonna come mow your lawn. See, so can I say that? So am I gonna get attacked by a white liberal by making jokes about my own race? Or is it because I'm white? Is that where the racial convenience comes in? Racial convenience is when they're gonna tell me, no, you can't say that, Ken, because you're not fucking, you don't have that. You don't, they expect, because Mexicans all look the same, right? Because we can't even figure out what picture of somebody's interwebs or social media accounts of who's the shooter or not. And then just wait for the FBI. I can't believe I'm saying this. I guess we'll just have to wait to see what the FBI says. Did I just say that? Damn, dude. What was that link? Oh, hey, hi. The Jesus shirt is nice. There you go. You should order it up. Well, get yourself some Jesus. Get that Jesus shirt. Pendejos, all of you. Lordy. Lord have mercy. Let me see. So, let me pull up the calendar. Matter of fact, let me pull up the calendar, man. I was going to make sure I was not fucking posting some shit up here that I shouldn't have posted. I'd be like, you realize you just posted some DMs up. All right. Yeah, gay frogs. Or that was the Pepe Le Frog or something like that. Maybe we should get Pepe Le Frog with a fucking sombrero on it. I'm pretty sure we could find one. Okay, so let's see. What do we have going on? Yeah. Okay, so today's Monday is the Monday. Oh shit! I forgot the graphic again. I keep forgetting the graphics. With my lovely face on there, my good side on there, on my battered, scarred. There you go. So this is the Monday edition with myself and the shipwreck. Tuesday, he's got no guests for the first time like ever. CQ, Michael Carrasquillo, as the pop culture warrior with his rotating band of guest hosts. We also have the Smoke Pit on Wednesdays. And on Sergeant's time, we're trying to lock in a guest. Once we lock that guest in, then we'll be able to identify that individual publicly and throw the promos out, and you'll see who we're talking about. And then Friday Night Freedom, again, this is the Friday Night Freedom delayed. So we have Friday Night Freedom. It's just going to be like bi-weekly or stuff like that. So not this show, not this showtime. So once Kaz gets the schedule squared away and he gets down to a good battle rhythm, he's going to be posting again for Friday Night Freedom. It's not gone. It's still there. Hell, I might fucking do it. You never know. So the next guest we're not going to have won't be until Vanessa Marshall shows up.
He doesn't have a guest?
Right, dude. I know. It's like a first guest in like 21 episodes or some shit. First
Is
no
he gonna
guest.
know what to do?
I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna like pull out his action figures out and start playing it in front of them. I don't know. I think he's gonna play games with the fans or something like that. And then of course, Vanessa Marshall's gonna be on the 16th of May, and then on the 23rd is gonna be Joe Montana. Yes, that Joe Montana is going to be on the 23rd of May on Pop Culture Warrior. Don't forget, we also have Mother's Day coming up on the 14th. So love your mom. Send her something. She's not around. Pay some respects. If you're having issues or you're having some drama, mend those fences. Is Speedy Gonzalez racist? I know his cousin was high as fuck. Speedy Gonzalez is not racist. As a matter of fact, when they canceled Speedy Gonzalez, there was an outcry from the Latino community. Once again, white libs try to cancel it again, and no, we keep our Speedy, keep Speedy Gonzalez. Shows are freaking broadcasted live on 5 different platforms. So right now you're watching us probably on Twitch, probably on YouTube, probably on 2 Facebook pages at WTF Moment, U.S. Army WTF Moments, and WTF Nation Radio, and of course Twitter, which I'm glad we're on Twitter because, man, Sergeant's time we're gonna talk about some more stuff too, specifically in the Twitter sphere because, goddamn, that's a different fucking planet. That's a different world. Ooh, I sound like Alex Jones. That's a different world. Twitter is just crazy. It's just a different world. Damn. There you go. There's my Alex Jones impression.
I'm just waiting for him to subpoena you.
What's he gonna subpoena me on for talking shit? He talks shit. That's what I'm saying.
Using his voice.
Well, AI could do that now. AI could get away with it. Yeah. I could just say that was AI.
There you go.
I could just say that was an AI. I don't know what you're talking about. That was AI. Matter of fact, I'll say that around. That was AI. From my observation, the white liberals are the most racist people in the room. You got that right. Yeah. Yup. They don't want to say it. It's like, I don't know, Martha's Vineyard, other examples of, I tell you what, I will say this. It does throw some of my left-leaning friends when I start speaking Spanish in front of them, and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know you were, I didn't know you were, and they don't know what to say. They don't know if they want to call me Latinx, Latino, Mexican, Hispanic. They don't know what to say. I just kind of like interrupt them and say,
Cuban.
Yeah. My Spanish Cuban is Cuban and Spanish and Cuban, man. Holy crap. That's some stuff that I have to say. What did you say? That's some Spanish that you're like, wow. So yeah, sometimes when I speak Spanish in front of my left-leaning friends, and they're like, "Oh, wow, I didn't realize you spoke Spanish. Oh, that's and they get like kind of like waffly. They're like their hands start sweating. They're like, "Are you I'm half Mexican," and I didn't. I could see that. No, you cannot. So, yeah, my right-leaning friends go like, "What? What'd you say? Look, what did you say? What was that? What the hell were you just saying?" Did you just what? Now, you could communicate with them? Again, when people talking about racist cities and places that have experienced racism, and I am in an area where I speak Spanish to somebody, and it just flies right out. If I see somebody struggling to speak English with me, and I know they can speak Spanish, and I can hear them speaking Spanish to somebody else, but they can't get it, I'll just speak Spanish. It just flies right out. You should see it from the Spanish-speaking Mexicans that fucking really freak out. They're like, they really look at me like I'm an infiltrator or some shit. Like I'm a Sith infiltrator, just like, like they don't know what to say. Well, like when I met your family.
Right.
Yeah, everyone was like, wait, he's Mexican? So anyways, all right. Well, again, I didn't mean to like drive off on the fucking schedule here. But again, if you were listening to those 5 platforms live, and we're looking at getting our podcasting network set up again, finally, it's getting close. And then 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sunday through Friday. Saturday's a day off. Then you have a show. And of course, you'll see us all, shit talking and shit posting on the socials and stuff like that. But other than that, you got anything for me, Shipwreck? So we can shit about other work? We can shit about other work stuff?
No, I'm good.
All right, cool.
You covered everything pretty much tonight. Pretty damn well.
All right, appreciate it. All right, well, you guys and gals, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And, me and Chip are going to, take off and shoot the breeze and, drink a cup of coffee and talk about other stuff. So y'all have a good night and shots. See ya.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improved communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене Бармалея і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Руся в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Ваші силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами, ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.